So, I know that I said I would bring us back for the second leg in the next round of the Champions League, and then either Werder Bremen or Union Berlin. But we might be one win away from the title. Hello there and welcome to episode 9 of Let's Go Dortmund. I'm Stubo, thank you very much for joining me. And today we are going to be playing in the Champions League and also in the league, but I have changed the matches that I said we were going to do in the last episode. I did say we were going to open with the second leg of the Champions League tie. I'll show you what happened in the first leg in a moment. And then one of the Bundesliga games. Not doing that, because as you can see here, one win away from the title. If we beat Stuttgart, at their place admittedly, but if we beat them, we're champions of the Bundesliga, which is madness to me. With the team that we've got, it shocks me that we've been able to do this. It shocks me that we've been able to dominate the way that we have. So fingers crossed, we are able to do it today. As I said, we have already played the first leg of that Champions League game. It was the game before this one, actually, I think. We'll go through the matches in order. So, we ended the last episode, I believe, with the Atalanta game. We drew 1-1. So, since then, we've beat Hertha 3-2. That one, did we beat Hertha 3-2? Was it that game? I think it was that game. Hertha 3-2, that was a bit of a stressful one. We were 3-0 up and then we conceded 2 goals in the second half, which were just very sloppy. Very disappointed with our defensive performance there. We then drew against Köln, which was not ideal, considering we battered them in the Pokal. That was disappointing. But then at Frankfurt, we turned it around. We won 4-2. We know these guys are difficult to play against. It was 3-1. It was 3-0. Then it was 3-1. Then it was 4-1. Then it was 4-2. So we did concede a few goals. It wasn't quite the collapse that we saw in the Hertha game. But then we went to Benfica, or more accurately, Benfica came to us. Took a long time to break them down. We had plenty of chances. They didn't threaten us too much. But eventually we did put them away. A 94th minute winner. And I'm fairly confident there was only meant to be 93 minutes on the clock. I'm sure there was only meant to be 3 minutes injury time, but we got lucky with that. Torgan Hazard put us ahead. We kept the clean sheet at home. Does now mean we have to go and finish the job at their place, but if we score, we have an away goal and they don't, so fingers crossed on that one as well. But we are going to be doing the Stuttgart game and Benfica as well, so 2 away games in this episode. I was going to obviously do Benfica and either Werder Bremen or Union Berlin. We're not going to do that now. We're going to do these 2 games and move on to the next month. But in this game, we're Bundesliga champions. So, this is going to be the 11 we are going to take to Stuttgart. It's Berkey in goal, Meunier, Hummels, Felipe and Guerrero in defence, Emre Can and Bellingham in midfield, Hazard, Depay and Brandt as the attacking 3 behind Erling Haaland. Other than 1 or 2 of these players, you can probably name this 11 yourselves now. It is our standard 11, and I think that's all the talking need to do. Let's just jump into the game. Let's go. What's absolutely maddening to me is that Bayern Munich are now 3rd. They've had such a collapse. Wolfsburg are currently the 2nd best team in Germany. And they've got a game in hand on Bayern as well. And they are a full 20 points behind. So a win here would be huge. It would just take us to the title that we want so badly. Obviously, it's not the aim of the save. But it's certainly not a bad thing. And Erling Haaland has put us 1-0 ahead. Not very early on, but early enough. 21st minute. It's Guerrero to Haaland. It's been one of the best ways for us to score goals this season. A Guerrero corner to either Haaland or Hummels. It's been the way we've done it. And I couldn't be happier with that 1-0. And we might do it again. Guerrero's going to whip it in. He's going to find Hummels this time. And Hummels does it. It's a carbon copy goal of the first. It's just a different person scoring it. Haaland and Hummels, I nearly called him Hazard. It's not Hazard. He's on the pitch. Maybe he'll get a 3rd. I don't know. But it's Haaland and Hummels with the goals in the first 23 minutes. I think we're lifting a trophy today, boys. I think we're lifting a trophy, and I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait. Oh, this will be grand. I did not expect us to win a title in our first season. I thought maybe we'll do that in season 2 or 3. Obviously, we're not doing a 3rd season. We're going to be limiting this to a minimum. Maximum. We're going to be doing 2 seasons. I mean, if we win the title and the Champions League this season, who knows? We might only do this 1 season. So it's all going very quickly, I have to say. Normally I'd cut here, but you know what? We're already here, so why not? Let's just carry on. Let's carry on and see if we can do more of the same. Hopefully we can. It's interesting because 5 at the back has been difficult for us, but we've I mean, to be fair, we've set pieced them to death in that first half. But every now and then, a 5 at the back team does... I don't think that was Emre Can. I think that was Luis Felipe. Every now and then, a 5 at the back team just... We struggle against them every now and then. It's been nice to see us kind of have a more dominant performance today. Pause the game, Stu, when you're making substitutions. That's a good idea. Right, Julian Brandt has had a very bad couple of games, so we're going to bring him off for Gio Reyna. We'll put Depay out wide. He's not had the best game. We're going to bring Emre Can off for Axel Witsel. Yeah, I don't want to play Dahoud unless no, we'll bring Dahoud on. Change your heart, we'll bring Dahoud on. And let's make a third change as well. We could bring Jadon Sancho on. Do we bring him in for Torgan Hazard, though? Is that a bit harsh on Torgan Hazard? I think it is. We'll give Torgan a little bit more time. See if he can get that third goal, as I nearly said his name, with Hummels' goal. Let's see if he can. If he can't, that's fine. We'll rest him. We'll rest Guerrero as well, actually, because Guerrero's been playing fantastically, but he is very tired. He does need a break. We're going to bring Haaland off as well, actually, and that is where we're going to bring on Jadon Sancho, I think, and we'll just rejig this about a bit of it. So we'll have Torgan Hazard behind as the shadow striker. He can play pretty well there, actually. We'll do that. Lovely stuff. Drop a bit of praise for the lads as well, because although we haven't scored in this second half, we haven't needed to. We have done the job already. Going to rest Hummels as well. We'll bring... Oh no, I've done all my substitutions. No, we won't do that then. That'll do plenty. Lucas Piszczek can be the final change. And that should be enough to see us over the line and crown us Bundesliga champions. And do you know what? I've even got a little trophy as well. Don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to hold that up to the camera. Yes, it's a Lego trophy. I don't much care. That's our trophy. We are going to be lifting that specifically. I'm not entirely sure who it is going to be lifting at. I think it's going to be Hummels. I think it is... Bundesliga champions 2020-2021. Get in there. That is very unexpected from when we started the season. I was aiming for a title challenge, but I was thinking we'd finish second or third. I was comfortable with second or third. I don't know what I've been saying throughout the season, actually. If I've sounded really confident, I've been trying to convince myself all the way through that the bubble wasn't going to burst. But every now and then I have said to you guys, bubble's going to burst, it's all going to fall apart. If it does do that now, it doesn't matter because we've already won the Bundesliga, and that to me is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Be a bit happier, guys. Like, Julian Brandt's the only one who's happy, and he had the worst game. What's going on? We'll try and fancy them up a little bit. None of them care. None of them care. That's how professional they are. They're just like, yeah, we won the title, and what? Does a postman celebrate when he posts a letter? I think is that what Balotelli said back in the day? I think he did. That's what the players' attitude is. And you know what? I'm here for it because hopefully that means they're going to treat the Champions League even more seriously. So that was wonderful. That was a wonderful thing. Oh, I know what I didn't show you guys. I should have showed you before the game. I'll tell you why I didn't show you. It was because I had the title thing come up and I got very excited. We've had our budgets. There we go. So, wage budget of 2.6 million per week and £118 million for transfers. 118. Yes, please. Okay, I'm okay with that. And spoilers, we've already spent a little bit of it as well, and we spent it in the form of this man, Niklas Süle. Most of you, if you've played either FM or FIFA, will probably know this guy. If you keep up with German football, you'll know this guy. Top defender. Plays for Bayern Munich in real life. He's a player I always tried to sign if I was playing a video game. Just a top defender. We've signed him from Bayern Munich. He wasn't happy. I can't remember what he was unhappy about. Although it looks like he's no longer unhappy. I don't know if it was a new contract or something. But either way, he wanted out. I saw him and thought, alright then. I'd quite like a new defender. That'd be nice. We didn't pay a lot for him as well. I think in total it's about 45 million. It really wasn't a lot. Does it say here? Niklas Süle. 45 million in total, 27 million up front, which means we still have 83 and a bit million to spend on reinforcements. I haven't decided who these reinforcements are yet. I also don't know who all of these young people are. Did I sign all of these young people? We must not have. And that's all. Right, I was going to say, they're all the players who are leaving. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about them. But I think that's a good piece of business. It meets the signed German players criteria. It meets the signed players from rivals criteria. So the board must be delighted with that. Obviously, I don't think they'll give a rating on it yet because he's not joining us until the summer. But one piece of business done. Another piece of business done in winning the league. Let's get through to the next round of the Champions League, shall we? So, here we are for the second leg against Benfica. I forgot the team that we played then. It's written on the screen. That's really bad, isn't it? We did beat them 1-0 in the first leg, as you've already seen. I showed you the results of that earlier. So, hopefully, we can do the same thing again. And this is the team that hopefully will get us through to the Champions League semi-final. So, it's Berkey in goal, Meunier, Hummels, Felipe and Guerrero in defence, Witsel and Emre Can in the midfield, Hazard, Depay and Sancho as the attacking midfield three, just behind Erling Haaland. Again, you guys know the 11 for the most part. You know the players who are going to be involved. The only one we've brought in today is Sancho because Julian Brandt's in a rough bit of form. So let's put Sancho in there. On the side he actually prefers to play on. He does prefer to be a normal midfielder, but he isn't apparently better as an inverted winger. So we're going to play him a bit more forward. Hopefully it still works. He's got a good relationship with Guerrero, as Meunier has with Hazard too. So fingers crossed this will get us through to the next round of the Champions League. So let's do it. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. They're in a bit of a reformer form. They're in a rough run of form, Benfica. One of those losses was against us, but they've got another loss and 2 draws in their last 5 games. Us, on the other hand, we've won 4 out of 5, and the other one was a draw. Doing pretty well. I've just realised in the league we're still on for an unbeaten season, which blows my mind. I've got a feeling that'll probably go towards the end of the season. It's kind of the time that you've already won everything. The teams do tend to switch off. So maybe we will lose a game in the league at some point now. Hopefully we keep our motivation for the Champions League. And we don't let them score early. That was a big chance for Benfica. We need to not let them have those opportunities if at all possible. That's okay, lads. If we can try and not let that happen again, that'd be lovely. They are completely on top of us at the moment. We are struggling for chances. We are getting the odds couple, but I've got a feeling this is going to be one of the games where we really need to take our chances, and at the moment we are not doing that. We need to try and push on and get past them, although our shot accuracy at the moment is delightful. All of our shots have been within the confines of the net, so I will take that all day long. All we need to do is get it past the goalkeeper now. Jadon Sancho. Running infield with the ball, kind of going over to the right-hand side. He gets tackled, but the ball falls to Hazard. Sancho again, and he gets tackled. And now, big ball over the top. Berkey! What's Berkey done? What has he done? What's happened there, then? Oh, my word. Right, let's analyse this, shall we? So, it's a big ball forward. It looks like there's no threat whatsoever. Hummel stops running. And Berkey just absolutely has an absolute howler. What on earth has happened there? Oh, I'm not happy about that whatsoever. Have a shout at both of them. Because that's our advantage gone now. And I wanted us to score an away goal anyway, but now we really need to. We have the pressure on us now. Oh, God. Yeah, what I'd give for a Haaland goal here. No, over the bar. Okay. Fine. That's fine. We did have to go up top to break them down in the first game. What do we do? Because we need to turn this around. I can't believe that that's the goal we conceded in the Champions League. That could be the goal that means that we're out. So we need to do something desperately, and I'm contemplating a change in formation. I don't know what the best thing to do here is, if I'm being completely honest with you, because we need to attack, but we also need to make sure that doesn't happen again. So I'm going to do a little bit of tinkering, and then we'll get back into the second half. So there's the changes that we've made. Slight formation change and a couple of personnel. We've changed to a 4-2-4. This is how we got the goal against them in the first leg in the 94th minute, and we've also brought on Julian Brandt, who's playing on the right-hand side, and we've also brought on Jude Bellingham in the middle for Axel Witsel. Wasn't having a particularly good game, neither was Jadon Sancho. Erling Haaland, I'm reluctant to take off because it's Erling Haaland, but hopefully having Torgan Hazard on the pitch hopefully he can do a job for us up front instead of just on the wing. So we're going to go with that, see how that goes, and then we'll consider changes later on. I'm still furious at Berkey and Hummels for that miscommunication. They should know better, but we'll just see what we can do. Second half, here we go. All we can do now is hope that we can get the ball and just bomb forward. It looks like we have got a free kick here. Maybe? Yeah, I think that's the way that we're attacking now. Yes, it is. Guerrero chips it forward to Torgan Hazard. Torgan Hazard nearly makes an immediate impact in that striker role. Playing differently to the position he was in. I think he was playing as the shadow striker before, but now up front. He does tend to do pretty well up front. I just worry about him sometimes that he doesn't have the finishing and composure to play there on a regular basis. But every now and then he just pops up with a goal, which obviously is exactly what we want him to do as a striker. We have come into this game in the second half a lot better, but we need a goal. A goal changes the entire tie because a goal means they have to score twice more. But one goal for us puts us through almost certainly. One goal for them, it doesn't really change a lot for us other than it means that we are out unless we score. Guerrero does really well there. Really well indeed. If we can get the ball off of them. Bellingham does really well, wins the ball, but we don't get the ball in a decent area. We've ended up with it in our right back position. Hummels now to Chan. Chan launches it to Memphis Depay, but it's intercepted by Gilberto. Depay didn't look interested in going for that, but Memphis has it back, gets it to Hazard. Hazard, Haaland. Haaland goes past his man. Can Erling Haaland put us through? Yes, he can. Erling Haaland with the goal. I'm not even going to praise them because really we shouldn't have taken this long to get a goal against Benfica. But get a goal we have. Erling Haaland bails us out like he has done in plenty of games this season. It's nice little passing actually, and Haaland just goes past his man. Otamendi left for dead, and I just love it when Haaland does that cheeky little chip over the goalkeeper. Oh, I love it. Oh, it makes me happy. 1-1 on the night, 2-1 overall. We have the away goal. I feel like I can breathe a little bit again now, just a little bit. Game's not over yet, though. Game is not over yet. We are going to make some substitutions because I keep forgetting that we have them to make. I think we're just going to rest players now. We'll take Guerrero off for Schultz. We're going to take... we'll take Torgan Hazard off. He's done really, really well. But we're going to take him off. We're going to keep Depay on. And we're going to bring Gio Reyna on the left-hand side. That's 4 substitutions, so we've got 1 more. Maybe Emre Can will take off for Dahoud as well. We'll leave it at that. That'll do plenty. That'll do plenty indeed. And we'll just see the rest of the game out now. A draw is more than enough for us to get through to the next round. Manchester United look like they're going through as well as you would expect. And that should be the end of the game. We're through. All this has been a successful episode, hasn't it? I'm very happy. Very happy indeed. Let's point the finger. No, I tell you what. Outstretched arms. Yeah, everyone's happy. Not sure you should be, but everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Oh, that was a bit more tense than I wanted it to be. Oh, I didn't want extra time there, and I'm very glad we didn't have it. Very, very glad. We've got some money as well, which is always nice. I need to give these guys a bit of a rest, I think. But that was very successful. So, looking at the schedule, let's go all the way down here. Right, we will be back in the month of May. In May, should we do May or should we do the first Champions League game? No, we'll do the second Champions League game. So, we'll do the Champions League semi-final second leg. The same that we did in the quarter-final. We'll do the second leg. I'll play the first leg off camera. And we'll do it that way around. And then, I don't know about the other game. Part of me is saying to do the Leipzig game because I said that I would do that earlier in the season. I said I would do Leverkusen earlier in the season and do Leipzig towards the end. I'm looking at the Bayern Munich game and I'm actually tempted to do that one because it is the semi-final of the Pokal. So... Do we do? I can't speak. I'm so excited with all of the things that have happened. Do we do another Double Cup special? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Leave it with me. We'll definitely do that semi-final second leg for the Champions League. We'll definitely do that one against either Paris Saint-Germain or Chelsea. And then I'll have a think about what the other game is. I might do 3 games. I might just go crazy. Haven't fully decided whether to do that yet. Don't know whether I will be crazy. But that is going to bring today's video to a close. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. Please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Let's grow this channel as much as we can before FM22 comes out. I want to interact with you guys in the comment section. If you can see anything that you think I could do better, if there's anything you want to see from me, let me know down there and I will do my best to respond. Interact with me on Twitter as well. It's twitter.com/StubberFM. And if you want to see me streaming Football Manager as well, it's twitch.tv /StubOFM. Yes, I did nearly forget the address, and that's why I stuttered. But hopefully I'll catch you over there. Hopefully you'll leave a comment. Hopefully you'll get in touch with me on Twitter if there's anything you'd like to see or anything you'd like to say to me. But beyond all of that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and bye-bye for now.